Have fun with Thai สนุกสนานกับภาษาไทย
Hello and welcome to the Have Fun with Thai show, a part of NU Radio Network, FM 107.25 MHz. The show is broadcasting at 9:30 to 10 o'clock on Saturdays from January to December of 2023. There are three hosts responding the show, and KEAWTA SALIPHOT is taking charge of the show today. Well, due to the first episode of the show, I'd like to give you a brief overview of what the show involves. As native Thai speakers, we are proud to present our Thai to make people get the right information about Thai, so that we are providing a lot of interesting aspects of Thai for our listeners in three main contents, like Thai phonological structure, Thai grammatical structure, and talking Thai in various situations. All contents are considered elaborately that they are useful for foreigners who are interested in learning Thai language and culture. For me, I'm going to be responsible for the contents of Thai phonological structure, consisting mainly of consonant sounds, vowel sounds, and tonal sounds. I'm planning to spend 3 times for talking about each topic. For today, let's get started with the consonants in Thai. Since this is the radio show, the word consonant in this topic is going to mean only consonant sound, not consonant orthography. And I'm going to talk about them in the aspect of linguistics, in order to describe the phonetic features of speech sounds orally and systematically, especially the information of phonetics, a subfield of linguistics which is the study of the speech sounds that occur in all human languages. To describe the sounds of language, it is necessary to decide what an individual sound is and how each sound differs from all others. For example, the word I in Thai is ta, ta. We can segment this word into 3 parts, such as consonant sound, t, vowel sound, a, and level tone. Each sound of this word has its own phonetic features. Well, do you agree with me? When we talk or understand someone speaking a language we know, the sounds produced or heard are related to specific meanings by the language system. In contrast, when we hear a language we do not know, it sounds like nonsense. We do not know where one word ends and another begins, so we only perceive the language we are hearing as strings of sounds that are not words. This is the reason why we have to get help from the information of linguistics to help us understand the nature of speech sound theory and help us to learn a new language easily. All sound system of languages consist of at least consonant sound system and vowel sound system. But for the Thai language, there are 3 kinds of the sound systems. They are consonant, vowel, and tonal sound systems. Thai is therefore classified as a tonal language, with the tones can change meanings of words entirely. But I'm going to talk about tones in Thai later on. Okay, let's get to know what the consonant is. In linguistic field, the consonants are speech sounds, which can be defined in terms of both phonetics and phonology. Phonetically, they are sounds made by a closure or narrowing in the vocal tract, so that the airflow is either completely blocked or so restricted that audible friction is produced. Consonant articulations are described in terms of place and manner of articulation. In addition, a routine phonetic description of consonants would involve information about the mode of vibration of the vocal cords, and it is often necessary to specify the duration of the sound, the airstream mechanism involved, and the direction of airflow out of the mouth or into the mouth. From a phonological point of view, consonants are those units which function as the margins of syllables. For example, an English word cat consists of 3 sounds, and they are k, a, and t. We can see that the sound k and t are consonant sounds of this word and function as initial and final margins of the word respectively. Before getting to know Thai consonant sounds, let's see how people produce the consonant sound. I'd like you to imagine cooking your favorite dish for your own meal. In cooking process, we need kitchen tools and cooking ingredients to produce a kind of food we want to eat, right? Yes, it is the same process as people producing the consonant sounds. We use the air reserving in our lungs from inhalation as an ingredient of speech sound production, and the tools for cooking the ingredient are speech organs, which are the organs of the respiratory system and the digestive system of our body. Most speech sounds are produced by pushing lung air out of the body through the mouth and sometimes also through the nose. Since the air is pushed out, they are called egressive. In majority of sounds used in languages of the world are thus produced by pulmonic egressive airstream mechanism, and all sounds in Thai are produced in this manner. They are therefore egressive sounds. On the other hand, the sound produced by sucking the air into the mouth are called ingressive sounds, which are found in the languages of American Indians, Africa, India, and Pakistan. Now, I'm going to describe briefly the step of speech production. The starting point of the speech production are our lungs. The airstream from the lungs moves up through the trachea or windpipe and through the opening between the vocal cords, which is called the glottis. If vocal cords are apart, the airstream is not obstructed at the glottis, and it passes freely into the supraglottal cavities, the parts of the vocal tract above the glottis. The sounds produced in this way are voiceless sounds. In English, the sounds represented by the letter P, T, K, S, and the rest. On the other hand, if the vocal cords are together, the airstream forces its way through and causes them to vibrate. Such sounds are called voiced sounds. In English, they are represented by the letters B, G, Z, and the rest. The good example is the difference between the sound of the letter S and C. If you place your fingers on your throat and pronounce the letter Z continuously like this, you can feel the vibrations of vocal cords. On the other hand, while you are saying the letter S continuously like this, you will not feel these vibrations of the vocal cords. For this step, the airstream initiates to be altered to be voiced and voiceless sounds, which are important phonetic features of speech sound. After the air is pushed up through the vocal cords into the pharynx, there are 2 passages the air can escape: the mouth cavity and the nose cavity. I'd like you to picture the insides of your mouth and notice that the roof of the mouth is divided into the hard palate and the soft palate or filum. The hard palate is the bony structure at the front of the mouth roof, and the soft area at the back of the mouth roof called soft palate or phylum. The soft edge hanging down from the end of the soft palate is called uvula. When the soft palate is right on the way to touch back of the throat, the passage to the nose is cut off, so that the nasal passage is blocked. Then the air can escape only through the mouth. The sounds produced only through the mouth passage are called oral sounds, whereas when the soft palate is lower, the air escapes to the nose as well as the mouth. Sounds produced this way are called nasal sounds. So far, we have known the technical terms used in linguistic field for describing the phonetic features of speech sound for forward, like voiced and voiceless sounds, oral and nasal sounds. Next, let me continue founding the basic information of phonetics, which is important to understand the properties of speech sound. The next term is process of articulation. When we produce a consonant sound, we articulate by moving the speech organ in the oral cavity together, and different sounds result when we change the moving of our speech organs to the other places in the oral cavity. The speech organs are usually called articulators, and they are lips, upper teeth, alveolar ridge, hard palate, soft palate, uvula, and tongue. The articulators are divided into active articulators and passive articulators. The active articulators are the movable speech organs, such as the lips and tongue. And the passive articulators are the organs which cannot move, but which provide the active articulators with points and point of reference, such as the upper teeth, alveolar ridge, hard palate, soft palate, and uvula. So far, the information I have provided to you is adequate for talking about consonant sound in Thai. The next information which I'm going to talk is what the Thai consonants are, what their phonetic features are, and how to pronounce them correctly. But it looks like we are out of time for today. I hope you enjoy my talk. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Please tune in next week.